Evening everyone, how are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to just a little test. We're only going to do a little 2 hours, just running some laps on the Interlagos and try a few different cars out, maybe see what car we like the feel of on the medium tires. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good day. I take it most of you watched the F1. What a race. What a race that was. One of the most exciting races I've seen in a long time. That I was on the edge of my seat, chat, on them last 5 laps. I was screaming at the TV, literally screaming at the TV for Hamilton to hold it. But yeah, what a race that was. I enjoyed that thoroughly. That was brilliant all the way through it. Weather, obviously, in there. It was just a brilliant race. So hopefully you lot enjoyed that. I bloody did. So hopefully this season's going to spice it up a bit now. It does seem like a lot of teams are getting closer. So fingers crossed we're in for a good end to the season, chat, because at the moment it looks pretty good, doesn't it? But yeah, welcome to the stream. We're just going to do a little lobby. I have no idea how many laps this race will be. We'll set up a lobby with vague settings of what a run for the race. I think it's ×2 tire wear. No, sorry, ×4 tire wear, I think. Is it ×4, is it? Or time? Let me see. ×2 fuel, I think. Let me just get these settings off here so I've got them ready. Right, we want this one and then okay, so ×5 tire wear, sorry, ×5 tire wear and ×5 tire wear ×3 fuel. ×5, and you need to make a pit stop apparently, so ×5 ×3. Okay, right, let's create this lobby. Let's get it up and running. We'll just do Interlagos. Testing. So for those that don't know, tomorrow's daily race is going to be Interlagos in Group 3. Pretty sure of that. So it should. Trying to guess the laps here. I mean, surely it's going to be. Let me work this out. 130 won't be 13 laps, will it? 130 would be 12 minutes 6. Probably that. I'm going to say it's 12 laps, chat. I'm going to go with 12 laps for what it's going to be. Susie, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships straight away in the stream there. Chat, can we all smash that legend mode there for the 5 gifted? Thank you so much, Susie. Give Susie a big, massive shout out, chat, because honestly, incredible support on the channel. Thank you so much, Susie. Thank you for doing that, you legend. But yeah, also, we watched the manufacturers last night. I did catch up on... apparently the Nations was a bit chaotic, from what I heard. Wasn't as good as the manufacturers. I think the manufacturers race was brilliant, but I believe the road Atlanta race wasn't quite as good from what I've seen. We'll just keep the weather on because we don't really know, do we? You have to make a pit stop in this race. Yep. Pit stop is on. Undo that. We'll just put brake bias on. I don't know whether setups are on for this week. I do have a worry that they might have put setups on for this chat. So we'll have to wait and see if setups appear for this race. I'm not too sure at the moment. Mechanical, we'll put light on because that's what it is. Tires ×5 ×3. What? Oh, what? In the the Watkins race, you mean, Antomix? You mean in the Watkins race? Yeah, I don't get why they didn't alter the pit lane loss for there, though, because they did it at Interlagos, didn't they? They literally altered the pit lane loss at Interlagos. I don't understand that. So Interlagos, they changed the pit lane loss to 15 seconds. But Road Atlanta, they left it with that stupid pit lane. Like, I don't know why they did that. Bit baffling, to be honest. I'm not sure what they were thinking with that, really. It's a bit strange. Right, so obviously you have to make a pit stop in this race. We'll put qualifying on as well here, actually, just so we can test for time trial. Medium. Shortcut penalty is weak. Off. On. Car collision penalty on. Pit lane penalty on. Ghosts in during race week. Don't need that on there. We just need to do the qualifying settings. So we'll do... trying to work this out now. We'll just do that, and we'll just do off and off for that, obviously. Save that, overwrite that. Right. Feel free to jump in, chat. Test out some cars. I think Mercedes is going to be good here. So I'm going to go with testing the Mercedes to start with. But yeah, feel free to jump in, chat. We'll see what's going on with this combo. Yeah, it's strange. It's strange at a track which was under 1 minute a lap that they kept the pit lane really high, but then at a track that's 1 minute 30 odd, they made the pit lane shorter. It didn't. That doesn't really make much sense to me, but it is PD, so that might explain it. But yeah, I mean, you know what PD I like, chat. So right, let's get in. I want to try the Mercedes. Start with. Right, let's just. Do we want weak? No, I don't think I want weak for this one, you know. I used default when we were here last time, so I'm just going to try default. You're right, Podium. Secrets. Won't be many secrets. I just fancy doing something chilled here because only doing a short one, so just give people an idea of what cars are going to be good. So I just want to get a good lap done in this and then compare it with other cars. Nath will be very quick here. I know he's a quick driver at this track. I'm guessing he'll be in the Ferrari. The only thing is I'm not that confident in the Ferrari that... I feel like the Ferrari will be the quickest, but... So my guess is Nath's in the Ferrari, by the way, so that'll be a good reference, but I feel like the Mercedes will be an easier car to drive. What happened, Pio? Only 1 point behind your driver now, mate. Hamilton's only 1 point behind. Oh, ooh. Right, let's go for a... Let's just get ourselves warmed up on the track, get the feel of it. Yeah, we'll see, Pio, we'll see. Oh, God. Bit sketchy through there. Just got to get ourselves back used to group. We obviously drove group 4 around here recently, so just getting your brain used to group 3 now for grip. Just a little bit different in terms of the grip they give, especially when we were driving 4-wheel drive. Give it a little lift there. A little bit sketchy. It's not going to be Group 1 though. I don't think it's Group 1. This is going to be a Group 3 race. This is going to be a Group 3 race, chat. Right, not a great lap to start off with, obviously. Oh, I just got lag right in the middle of that corner. It made, like, I put the foot down, but it lagged at the same time. That was weird. All Right, let's go for another lap then, because that lap's over. Yeah, what a race, chat. I honestly, chat, my leg was tapping. I wanted Hamilton to win that. I really did. I think a lot of people wanted Hamilton to win that, though. I feel like, you know, he's had such a long gap without a win. I think that'll do. I hope it's going to really push him for more now. It was just, yeah. That was one of the best races I've seen in F1 for a long time, to be fair. I thoroughly enjoyed that today. Thoroughly enjoyed it. P.O. you legend. What's he wrote here? 1 minute. 1 minute. What's he writing here? I've now confirmed info. Montreal coming in August. Yeah, okay. Smash that legend wrote there for P.O. please, chat. He is a troll, but we do love him. And Nameless as well. Thank you for the donor as well, you legend. Another thumbs up on legend wrote there for Nameless as well, please, chat. Big thumbs up on legend for both of them, please. Yeah. Honestly, chat, like, it's crazy. Like, I was like willing Hamilton on at the end there. I was just willing him on. Like, what a drive though to look after them soft tires. Because look what Lando had, one lap fresher tires. Lando's tires were fresher. He had one lap better. But Hamilton's just ability to nurse them tires to the end was just insane. That's a true champion's drive. That was, I tell you, like. He looked after them tyres so well. Incredible drive. Oh, God. Max did well as well, didn't he? I think Max drove... Oh, lagged again. Did you... Literally got a weird lag or frame rate spike right in the middle of that corner there. I hope that's not a thing for this track. I hope it's just where people... I hope that's where people are joining the server and it's just causing it. I presume that's what it is. I hope it's not an actual thing on this track. Right, I need that damage to fix. Ah, oh, Piastri got screwed. Piastri got screwed. Absolutely screwed. But that was McLaren's strategies today. I think they've been... I think they've been watching some of Ferrari's strategies recently or something because... Don't get it. You know, they had a medium tyre. Why did they not go the medium? Like, it's baffling. But again, why did they not just pit Piastri behind Lando? Like that was really baffling for me. If you think it's time to pit for Inters, why not just lose 1.5 seconds in the pit? Instead of doing a whole lap that you know you're going to lose a massive amount of time. I honestly, chat, that is one of the most strange strategy calls I've ever seen. Like, you just don't do that. The track's wet. You don't do an extra lap in wet conditions because you're going to lose more than 2 seconds. So, very strange call by, really strange call by McLaren. That was just baffling. I'm all over the place here. I can't get a good lap in yet. I know I've gone too deep. Where are you going? Right, let's go for another lap. It's exciting for the rest of this season, though, isn't it, chat? It's really exciting for the. I'm looking forward to every F1 race again now because I feel like we've got a really good season, like for the rest of this season. Like definitely better than the start. I can tell you that. And definitely better than last year as well. I think we've got a proper battle on our hands between drivers, and that's what we want. Alright, let's try and get a good... Be careful on the track, mate. Be careful. Mate, what? Jesus Christ. Slow down. Oh, it snapped. Damn. Completely plebbed that. Snapped right on that corner. So I would predict Nath is in the Ferrari. I don't know yet though. We'll see in a minute. Oh, hello. I think we can get into the 30s with the Mercedes, can't we? Let's just check the car that he's in. Oh no, he's in the unless he's just changed the car though. He might have just gone in a different car, possibly. I'm not sure because I think he went back to the pits, so don't know if he's done that in the GTR or not. I don't know why they don't do. I would rather have 3 tires than the dynamic weather. I have to be honest with you, chap. I would much rather have a 3 tire race as a full 40 minute race than have a dynamic weather race, because the dynamic weather races tend to go a little. I know some people are going to probably not agree with me, but I think they go a bit boring. I think they end up being a bit spread out and a bit boring, the dynamic weather races. I think the best races are always the multi-tire races. My bloody steering's gone there. But yeah, well, I would love something like that. But with times 5 tyre wear, chat, this race is not a long race anyway. This is going to be probably 12 laps, I reckon, this one. Another thing we do need is 20 cars back on track as well, though, isn't it? We need 20 cars back on track, definitely. That's one other thing that's really missing from for longer races. I feel like 40-minute races with 16 cars just becomes a little bit. Yeah. We need a few more cars competing. Yeah, that's what I mean. If it was fully dynamic and you didn't have a clue what was going to happen, and you had a bit more tyre wear in there to make it an actual strategy race no matter what, then I think it'd be all right, the dynamic races. But I still think I would prefer an all-3 tyre race. I think the all-3 tyre races always come together at the end, and it always makes for exciting racing. Oh, I've lost it there. It always gives like a really exciting finish, and that's what I love about the all-3 tyre races. But maybe PD will do it in the future. We need it to happen. It's got to happen. Like a 35-minute race. I think 35-minute is about perfect. All 3 tyres, 35 minutes, 40 minutes maybe, at most. You right, Spyro? Yeah, we've seen the update. We streamed it last night, Spyro. I was streaming the manufacturers last night, so we saw it all. It looks like a 7 out of 10 update, I reckon. 7 out of 10 looks fair, I think, for that, because the cars are not over. I mean, they're okay. They're not the best. They're okay. It's free update. Can't complain. I would still rather have some race cars that are modern. But track-wise, it's an original track that some people like. But I personally, I don't know if you lot are in the same view as me. I would have rather had a real-life track. I would have rather had something like Silverstone, Road America, something like that. That would have been like perfect. But it's a new track, so any new content's a big plus. But I'd say it's a 7 out of 10 update by the looks of it from what we've seen. All depends on the physics change, though. We don't know what the physics change is like yet. You right, Codjet? Right, stay in third. Better. A bit wide. I got too much wheel spin on the exit. Yeah, I think a lot of people would Spyro. I think a lot of people are in the same kind of thought as you. Right, I feel like let's go and try a different car now. So Nath is in the GTR at the moment, flying. That's interesting. GTR looks very quick. If the GTR is quick, I'm normally pretty solid in the GTR. So I'm going to try that myself now and see what it feels like. Let's go and try the GTR out and see how that feels. If setups are on, then this GTR could be OP then if it's doing that well. There is no increase in price and that's there's no increase in tire prices, chat. You have not there is no increase in tire prices, chat. That's just a Japanese version of the game, people. They use yen. It's totally were you not watching last night, Naz? I said that straight away. Someone said that, and I pointed out to them straight away that that's the Japanese version of the game. So the prices are yen, not in like our money, if you know what I mean. Shut up, you Pio. I think the new Michelin tyres might be something to do with the new physics, by the way, chap. I presume that... Do you remember when they said about... I feel like that was a deliberate attempt to ram me there. So you can go. We've removed the friend. We removed the friend. So yeah, I think, remember they spoke about the Michelin tyre and the deal they were doing to try and create a better tyre model. I think that's something to do with that. I think that's where that is. The Michelin tyre is probably something to do with the physics change. So that's why that's been added in. It'll be where the physics... That's what I think. It'll be a new tyre model. I don't think the physics are going to be hugely different. I expect a new tyre model, so that's why the physics have changed. That's what I'm guessing by the Michelin being in there now. So yeah, Michelin tyres are probably going to give a slight different feel to the tyre model. Should be interesting. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's go for a podium. That's not the right way, mate. Let's go for a lap with this. I'll have to wait. I'm on track at the moment. I'm not going back to the pits to kick someone. I'll have to wait for a minute. I want to try this car out. Otherwise, I'll just be going back to the pits every 5 minutes. We'll have a look in a minute and see what people are doing. All right, let's see what the GTR feels. GTR, it should be good, really, but we'll see. Oh, it didn't feel as good on the brakes as the Mercedes there. Right. Messed up the first corner, but we'll use this as a warm-up lap. At least this looks like a better race than what we've had. It looks like a better race than what we've had this week, doesn't it? You know, there's strategy in it. There's ×5 tyre wear. There's pit stop. It's a better combo, full stop, than what we've had at Watkins Glen. So it should be a much more popular week. This, I think, should be a lot more popular. You right, Goose? Alright, let's go for a lap. This lap was just messed up, so. Nürburgring Group 4, Jason. I think the only reason they did that, Liam, was because of the World Tour event. They did do stuff like that in the past with GT Sport, though, so it's nothing new. They had done that on GT Sport a few times, I think. So I don't think that'll happen every time. That was just because of the World Tour event being on. A little bit slower there, but. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much more though for this game, though, Liam. I think people need to lower their expectations for the future. I don't think we'll get any more tracks after that. Now, I think that's it. I think track-wise, that's going to be it for GT7. I'd be very surprised if we get many more tracks now. I can't see much more coming. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. I still wish we'd have had a proper racetrack, though, over that, in all honesty. For me, this feels nowhere near as good as a Mercedes for me. I don't know how the hell Nath has done that lap time in this car. That's crazy that he's managed that. But yeah, for me personally, I would rather have a real racetrack than that track. I do remember that track from the old games, but still would have rather had a real track, a proper racetrack. 7 tenths off. No idea where I can find that over the Mercedes lap. Let's try and push it a bit more. Oh, I missed my gear shift. Yeah, that's what I think, Todd. I think, you know, push it, you know, at a push we might get one more track. I think people need to realise that that's probably going to be it for tracks now. Like, we might get one more, maybe. And if we do, it's a bonus, isn't it? I'm going into the last half of this game now, not expecting any more tracks, because then I won't be disappointed. I think if you go in expecting that they're going to start doing a track every couple of months, you're going to be massively disappointed, chat. You're going to be very upset. Right, let me go and try the Porsche, because I'm not feeling that car. Let's see what the Porsche feels like. You right, Ray? Oh, actually, chat. 1 minute. I've got my dinner. I've just got my chicken wraps. Oh yeah. Let's go and spectate. Nath. See how he's driving. Let me see how he's driving this GTR. Yeah, I know what you mean, Thunders. I like the GTR normally. Normally takes me a bit to get used to, but once I'm used to it, I'm normally pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, Phil, though. A lot of rotation. He braked really late there. Yeah. At the moment, I prefer the Mercedes. I feel like the Mercedes is better for me at the moment, but I do like the GTR. It just takes me... It'll just take me a few laps to get back used to it, that's all. Oh, yeah. Let's just do a little bit of spying. Yeah, I think the Mercedes will be good in the race as well, though. No one near him at the moment. I need to see if he's going to do anything dodgy to anyone. Where is he? Right, let's see what he does to this car behind where. I just want to watch it for a bit, it's quite funny. Right, no, you're going. Say goodbye to this guy's right. Au revoir, you. It was quite funny, wasn't it? What's he doing? It was more the car PO for the manufacturers. I feel like I did a good guess. If you look, I got both the drivers I picked finished in the podium. Both drivers finished in the podium, so I think we did a good guess. But yeah, I was more unsure about the Lexus versus the Honda here. That's where I was a bit. No, you can't do that, Gary. Come on, Gary. This is Gran Turismo 7. Why would they do something so simple like that? Right, let's go and spectate someone decent. There you go. You're right, Agnes. What car's Mercedes looks good. He's just gone quicker though. 30.5. Oh. Porsche should be alright here as well, you know. How'd you work that one out, Pio? Wasn't 2 of the 3 podiums both Spanish? Yeah, but what about Peter and 3 of the Nations, you donkey? And manufacturer, there was only 1 European driver in there, you little pleb. He's a donkey, isn't he? That's bait, that, Lewis. Not Lewis, P.O. That's bait, that, P.O. That's bait. Right. Let's see what the Porsche feels like. It should feel alright here. I think tomorrow's going to be stacked, you know. So stacked that it might even be worth racing from the front. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the most stacked dailies we've seen in a while. Right, let's see what the Porsche... I mean, it'll take me a couple laps, but let's just see what it feels like. I had to use first for a bit of rotation there. Oh no, it didn't. Just, I've got to get used to that understeer this car gives. Right, let me just try not to get a penalty or my lap's ruined for the next one. At the moment, I like the feel of the Mercedes the most. Although this could just take a bit of getting used to again, because I obviously drove this here in the manufacturer's race. We used the Porsche. But that was on hard tyres, that one. That was a hard tyre only race. Yeah, on medium tyres, BMW should be pretty good on the, especially the middle sector on acceleration, but the Porsche should be decent, I think. It should be a solid car, I think. It's just a case of getting used to it again. Right, stay a second there. Again, that understeer with this bloody Porsche. I mean, the first sector wasn't very good, but it's faster than my Mercedes lap. Oh no, left it. This has got good potential, this Porsche. It's just tyre wear with this car though. Tyres might be a bit of an issue, but this feels pretty quick because that lap is way off pace, but it still feels like it's pretty close to the Mercedes lap. Yeah, it's pretty much matched the Mercedes lap. Ooh. Ah, understeered. Feels pretty similar to the Mercedes Porsche. Porsche feels pretty similar to the Merc. I don't think there's a huge difference between these here. Maybe the Mercedes is a little bit easier to get the pace out of though. Tell you what, let's start a race. So we've got oh wait there. This will be interesting. I want to see this. So Nath is in the Ferrari chat. Nath is very quick in the Ferrari, and I want to see how quick this Ferrari is. But let's just see if he goes for a lap, what he can do with it. You reckon it'll be Group 1? I don't know. I mean, it could be. It could be. Technically could be Group 1. But do you really think they'd go Group 1 after not having a Group 3 race for... You got to think of the logic of this, chat, right? Let's think of logic, right? How many times have they used Group 1 in the last year? Once. Le Mans, literally 2 times technically in a whole year. Le Mans, both times. They haven't had Group 3 for the last 2 weeks, so... I can't believe they'd go a 3rd week with no Group 3. That's very unheard of. I'm putting my money on Group 3 for this, to be brutally honest. I'm putting my money on Group 3. You right, Sheen? Yeah, and what I'm saying though, we haven't had Group 3. When was the last time we had a Group 3 race? They ain't going to go that long without Group 3 Ritaka. It's so rare. Group 3 is the most commonly used group in Daily C. They ain't going to go that long without Group 3. We didn't have it last week. We didn't have it the week before. Well, sorry, we didn't have it this week, and we didn't have it the week before. So, yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be Group 3, isn't it? It's gonna be a Group 3 one. I'm pretty sure of that. Right, let's get this qualifying started. I'm gonna go with the Porsche chat. Let's just, I think we know. I think I want to use the Mercedes, but is he still in the lobby? Oh, he's not in here actually. I might go with the Mercedes then. I'll go in the Mercedes because I was gonna say if he uses the Mercedes, I'd use the Porsche, but He's gone into the other guy who was quick before. Yasser's gone. I think he's left. So we'll use him. We'll compare the Mercedes to the GTI from Nave's using that. So quali starting, pit required in race. Be interested to see what the tyre wear's like as well, actually. Right, let's start this qualifying. Let's make sure everyone's gone on track, actually, as well, in case someone's just sat there in the garage being a donkey. There you go, he's gone to track now. Norman, can you go to track, please? You don't want to drive Group 3 anymore? What do you mean? Ferrari's got OP tyres. I mean, they didn't do very well in the race, though, did they, Ferrari? I don't think. I don't know. They didn't get a podium yesterday, so I don't think that'll be that much of an issue. Right, let's go to track. Let's start it, chat. Let's get it started. Yeah, true, but I mean, we'll wait and see. You can't make comment on I hope that the MR cars have improved on, but remember this track though will have suited MRs in a weird way. So I hope that the balance between tyre wear is equal between different tracks now. So some tracks will favour FRs, some tracks will favour MR, because I'm sick of, in all honesty, it shouldn't be the way it's been, chat. FRs shouldn't be having better tyre wear than the MRs. It's not how it should really be, is it? You know, it should vary depending on the track layout, not the car. So if they've made that change, that's a positive change. That's definitely a positive thing, I think. So I would love Ferrari and Audi and all these cars to have better tyre wear, because then you're opening up way more cars to use. Let's be brutally honest, if you've got a race with ×6 tyre wear, you're not going to go and drive the Audi, because you know what's going to happen with the Audi. If they've improved the tyre wear on MR cars, you've just added 30% more cars to the race choices, and I think that can only be a good thing. So I'm game for that, chat. 100% game for it. I don't think there'll ever be a GT Sport 2, in all honesty, unless there's like a transition process between a complicated console. I think next game will definitely be Gran Turismo 8. Yeah, exactly, Todd. So, I mean, the track should, I mean, well, the Honda was better on tyres than the Lexus, though, wasn't it? I think. It seemed faster on the tyres. We'll just have to see what the Audi's like. Hopefully the Audi's better on tyres, because that would be a nice car to use. But we'll wait and see. Ah, a little bit slow there. I hope that it's, I don't mind physics changing if it's for the better. I don't mind changing if it's for the better. I just hope they haven't made them worse. That's the only worry. It'd be interesting to get some feedback from some of the drivers that were driving in the World Tour to see what their thoughts are on the tyre model. I've just missed the Apex by about 50 years, but all right, let's just get a lap in. Oh, I missed my gear shift as well. This is not a very good lap because I'm talking. In fairness though, Ritaka, the BRZ is not a great car around this track. Killian just performed a miracle in the EU, that's all. Like, it's not a great car around here, is it? Fragger did incredibly well. Also, Fragger got the strategy, didn't he? Oh shit! No, I was on a. That was a good first sector that as well. But we called it though. I can't believe that PD thought they were going to one-stop that race, chat. Like, what were PD thinking? Like that a one-stop was going to work in that race? As soon as I saw the one-stop last night when we were streaming it, chat, I said that ain't going to be the strategy. Not a chance, because pit lane lost 15 seconds. There was a tyre. There was soft to hard. If it would have been soft and medium, one-stop might have been a bit better, but soft and hard tyres, no, that ain't gonna work. So I was baffled why PD thought that one stop would work. It shows you where they need someone like with knowledge on that. They just need someone with knowledge to do the broadcast. I think like Mick Hours out. You've got Mick Hours out at the live event. Why not get him in there and give you some thoughts on like what the strategies might be? Kind of like feel like he would be the perfect person to do it. He knows the game. He knows how things work. He'd give a proper insightful view. Oh no, I've lost the rear there. I lost the rear again. That'll lose you a few temps just up here. Yeah, we were a 10th up before, weren't we? I overdrove it. Get off the track. Right, we'll just start wherever that starts us anyway and see what the tyres are like. Karatza, just one thing that Karatza did, he ran the correct strategy, chap. You know, one lap on the hard tyre, that was the way to do it, wasn't it? I think it was anyway. Although, I still think, personally, that Porsche threw away a possible win there by going too long on the softs. I feel like the Porsche could have. I feel if they would have maybe pitted like one lap earlier on each stint on the softs, they might have. I don't know if they would have made that two-stop work a little bit better. I feel like they pushed the soft tyres a bit too much. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe the Porsche should have just done the free stop. Really, the Porsche was faster every last 2 laps. The Porsche was faster than the Lexus. And you could see him gaining, like, the Porsche was really quick at the end. Why not just copy the Lexus and go for it on the track in the same strat? I think he could have done it. But, yeah, he went for something different. In fairness, it didn't work out. Good race, though. I enjoyed that last night, chap. That's why I love the GT World Series, when you've got everything coming together at the end and you don't know who's in the win and you're trying to figure it out. It makes such a big difference when you're watching it and it's exciting like that. Hopefully the other regions will deliver as well with the manufacturers. I hope they do. Right. Race starting. Pit stop required. Pit required in race. Now, we don't know if it's going to be 12 laps tomorrow, chat. I'm just putting an educated guess here that if you work it out, 12 laps, 12 minutes plus 6 minutes for the 1 minute 30, 18. It's probably going to be, it could be 13 laps, but I'm just going with PD being a bit boring and making it like 18-minute race, something like that. So, yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow, but it'll give us a rough idea of tyre life anyway. Should give us an idea. All right, let's go. Yeah, I would have thought 12 laps would. That's how they normally go, isn't it? Yeah, that's where it'll be hard for Hypers, won't it, Flash? It'll be hard for him with the obviously EU. You know, you've got Killian in there, you've got Josetti in there. You know, it's going to be difficult for him. That very difficult. I didn't watch the Nations. I just caught up with the results and I watched clips of it. I watched bits of bobs of it of people binning it on the curbs, and I saw Gallo bin it. Just look, it looked a bit messy. The Nations race looked a bit messy. I think they could have picked something better. Do you know what I think would have been better? A custom slipstream. Remember the Interlagos race on the Super Formula? Something like that would have been a better race with the Super Formula with the custom slipstream on. I think the X 2019 at Road Atlanta was not the greatest race ever. It's a bit of a weird one to pick, really, but I suppose they have to use different tracks, don't they? That was a bit slow. Just trying to get used to the fuel on board now. Jeez. This Mercedes feels a bit sketchy. Hopefully it's just my driving. Probably just need to get the tyres warmed up as well. That's wide. Jeez, that was way wide. What a donkey. Not getting that corner. I think I need to use second for rotation and then up to third. Hard to really judge the GTR because I know how fast Nath is around there on this track. He's very quick, chat. Like, I remember him absolutely flying away from Maxime on this track, so it's hard to judge how quick the GTR is. I think the Mercedes is equal to it. I just think that Nath is a very quick driver on this track. He's really getting on the throttle so early off these exits. Oh, what are you doing? Plebbed it. Absolutely plebbed that. That's annoying because probably was on a decent lap then. Are we talking 6 seconds for a tyre change, by the way? Is it going to be 6 seconds here for a tyre change, chat? That could be interesting. No tyre change might be workable in the Nissan, you know. That car will be really good on tyres, won't it? That might work with that car. Four seconds, is it? That's interesting. I wonder if that'll work with the Nissan then. Oh, I'm getting a lot of understeer there. This has been a terrible lap. Completely messed that lap up. Yeah, it's hard. Ah, missed my gear shift. Yeah, that was a terrible lap. Alright, come on, Mercedes. Let's see if you can get some lap times together here. Bit smoother through there. Done it again there. What a donkey. Gotta stay away from that curb. Left it. Well, Nath looks very quick anyway, but I feel like our pace is okay. It's not rapid at the moment, but I know I can go a lot quicker here once I'm warmed up, so once we got the hang of it, we should be a little bit better, but we're never going to match Nath round there. I know he's absolutely flies around this track. Keep sliding a bit with this guy. I think tyre change with this might be the way. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Might be quite close with a no tyre versus a tyre change, you know, for pace. If you gain 4 seconds... I mean, my laps have dropped off a bit because of bad driving, not because of the tyres, really. I feel like the tyres should still be able to get pretty close to what I did in lap 3. I think we'll try a tyre change. I'm going to try a tyre change and just see what it feels like, just to get a rough idea. Obviously, other people might not change the tyres, so it'll give us a good comparison. I think Nath's going for a no tyre change for Attacker, so that's why I'm going to pit and change tyres, because I think Nath is going to test out the no tyres with the GTR, which is probably the best car to do the no tyre change. So McLaren could be pretty solid at the no tyre change here as well at this track, because McLaren's really good on tyres and it kind of suits this track for tyre wear. We can kind of look at his lap times anyway and like gather by how far behind we are. See how they've changed the pit lane loss, though? I told you, yeah, they definitely changed that pit lane loss in the event yesterday, chat. Because look at that, we just lost like 25 seconds. So they definitely altered it for the World Finals event. They took 10 seconds off. Yeah, that's what I mean. They changed it then, didn't they, Ritaka? That's what I'm saying. They changed the pit stop. So hence, yeah, obviously it was custom settings, but they changed it. Susie! Another 5 gifted memberships, the absolute legend. Can we all smash that legend mode there for Susie, please, for gifting another 5? Nah, he's changed tyres, chat. I think he's changed tyres there. Or is he going to try no change? Thank you so much, Susie. Big thumbs up on legend mode there for Susie, chat, with the incredible support today. That's 10 gifted memberships from Susie today, chat. Legend. Break. Let's see. So he's changed tires. He's changed tires, I think. Yeah, he's changed tires. Hopefully that's a good sign if he's changed tires. Because even the GTR looks like it might be dropping off too much. Just a, do you know what? You could probably do a lap 4 pit stop here and get an undercut. Could be quite an interesting race if the tyre change is going to be the best way to do it. Or like a no tyre change to jump people could be really interesting as well with a good tyre kit like tyre car. Keep missing them apexes. Great drive in there. Yeah, track position is very important. Yeah, if you're going from the back, GTR no tyre change could be quite... Even the Mercedes would be pretty solid with it, I reckon. Mercedes isn't terrible on the tyres. BMW could be good for that as well. It's a little bit late on the brakes. I think the McLaren will be good as well for that strat. Real well PDR training, you legend. Thank you for the $5. Let's give him a big thumbs up on legend shout out there for the first ever super chat on the channel from him, chat. Thank you for the support, legend. Smash that legend mode, chat. I'm looking forward to this tomorrow. Much more than what I was the week we've got at the moment. So I think this is going to give us some good racing. I think we'll be racing at the front by the time we get through the day, because I feel like it's going to be a competitive one where you want to start at the front and have proper battles with people. So this might be a week to go from the front, because I reckon it'll be stacked. I don't know why I can't seem to get any rotation on this car. I do wonder if weak ABS might be better. I might change it now and see. Let's just get on this straight and let's put weak ABS on. Right. We'll go to +1 instead of +3 and try weak out. Oh, nice rotation there anyway. Might slide a bit on the rear, that's where you'll have to be careful. Definitely better for them 2 corners, but it's this section here where it might be a problem, where you're braking and turning. She feels all right there so far. It feels alright. I mean, not a very fast lap, but got weird understeer them. You know what I find really strange? As the fuel's going down here, the car doesn't feel as balanced compared to at the start of the race. Like, you'd think we'd be going quicker, but I'm not. Not going any quicker with the lighter fuel. They were on different tyres, to be fair, at the race yesterday. Also, different physics on the World Tour event, by the way, chat. So, like, Nave's done a 30.6 on mediums. The fastest lap on softs yesterday in the race was a 29.6. So the physics aren't that huge of a change by the looks of it. They're not massively different to physics, are they, by the looks of it? Yeah, you might be right, Ritaka, because that just nearly killed me then. I think you might be right. Right. Let's go back to that. It definitely... You have a bit more confidence with the default, I think, for slamming the brakes on. We should be able to finish within 5 seconds of Nath if we drive better, though. This has just been a terrible run. We definitely have the... We should definitely be able to finish 5 seconds behind him, which I'd take, in all fairness. He's really quick around here. By the way, chat, make sure you smash that like. We're over the 1 hour mark. It helps us out if you hit the like button, subscribe. It's all a big help to me. Right, let's go for a bit. Let's try this last lap now and see. There's literally no tyre wear. I mean, it depends what conditions are on for this race tomorrow. If we get to this race and it's conditions that don't wear the tyres, I think it'll be a no tyre change. But if it's hot conditions, it'll be interesting. Right, let's just try and put a solid lap in at the end here. Bit wide. We're in the Mercedes at the moment. Nath is in the GTR, but I think that's... Be careful using that. GTR will be good, but I don't think it'll be as quick as what it looks like just because Nath's in it. I tried it before. It didn't feel that much. It didn't feel any faster than the Mercedes for me, but... It's a little bit better lap anyway at the end. Focus a bit better there. Should be a 31.6 or 7 or something like that, I think. But we got to aim for low 31s for me. That's what I'll be aiming for tomorrow, low 31s. We're not going to get in the 30s, I don't think. 30s are incredibly hard to do on mediums in the race. I reckon we've got the laps right there, though, you know, 12 laps. Like, that looks correct to me. 18 minute 43. It all looks about right, doesn't it? It looks pretty much how it should be. So yeah, the aim would be for me to try and do it like 48, 47, 48, I think. If I wasn't messing around with the weak ABS and the default, it would have been a bit quicker, but I do think like 5 seconds away from Nath around this track is going to be a decent result because he's very, very quick. Nah, it'll be 12 laps, I reckon, chat. If it's longer, then great, but it'd be great if it was like, in all honesty, if it ended up being 13 or 14, that would be even better because it would probably make it less likely that a no tyre change would work. So I think 13 or 14 would be a bit better, but we'll wait and see. New track has 4 layouts? I don't think so. Unless they've got the rally layout. They might have the rally layouts with it, Mark. But in terms of the tarmac layouts, I think it's only 1 layout for that. They just might add a rally layout for that track. I think there is a rally layout, isn't there? Yeah, I think the Mercedes is just as it's pretty much the same speed, Nath. It's just you're quicker. So, yeah, I don't think there'll be a massive difference. No, it's a bit like the Porsche in that regard. It normally is a bit like the Porsche. It's just better in the race than it is in time trial than the Nissan. So, yeah, it'll be a bit like Deep Forest, where it was quite good in the race as well. 2 tarmac layouts, yeah. I mean, the new track, I don't think is going to be the best track for racing, in my view. I feel like it's a daily race A track. I can't see it being a great race for Group 3. I don't think it would be a good track for Group 3, to be brutally honest. But it could be a fun road car race, I think, or a Group B rally race. That would be entertaining. Definitely fun with that. The Group B rally car there would be good. But I don't think the new track's going to be a particularly, like, a belter of a track for Group 3. I still would have rather have had a proper racetrack, like I said, like Silverstone or something like that. Especially after what we saw today in the F1. I really want Silverstone. We need Silverstone on this game. Just need it badly. I'm personally more interested in the physics change than I am the new track. But yeah, Group 4 could be all right there because it's a bit more like touring cars, isn't it, Rob? I agree with you. But yeah, for me, I'm more interested in the physics change than I am the track. That's the part that out of all the update, out of the cars, track, physics, I'm more interested in the physics change. That's the one thing I'm most interested for. Like, the cars, I'm not that arsed about them cars. Them cars, yeah. The rally car, the Subaru rally car will be used probably for a bit of fun, but it'll never be a race in Daily Race C, will it? So, for me, as a sport mode player, I'm more interested in the physics change, 100%. That's what I'm interested in. It is quite a short track, Flash. It's not a long one. Did you never play, was it Gran Turismo HD? Before Prologue came out, there was Gran Turismo HD, and I'm pretty sure that's the track. I remember, I'm sure that's the track that was on the HD version, when they created the first ever, like, HD version of Gran Turismo, and then it was on Prologue, and then it was obviously in GT5 as well. But, I've driven it quite a bit on GT5 and that. I probably wouldn't 100% know where I'm going now, but it wouldn't take long to learn. It's basically an oval, isn't it? You just with like chicanes and a few tight bends and that. But it should be good in a rally car. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to change the track layout though, chap. I think they will probably change the layout a little bit because I would think that they're going to have to change the jump. I can't believe they're going to allow the jump to stay in there because they will focus it for online racing, and having the jump there would... Not sure they'll leave that. I personally think they'll remove the jump. They'll do something to get rid of that jump, I reckon. I don't... It won't be 14 laps, Norman. It definitely won't be 14, mate. I'm just going to try the GTR now. Have a little drive with the GTR, chat. We've got the idea of the strategy. We know what the tyres are like. Let's just try the GTR and see if we can find a bit of pace in with, like, TT settings. Yeah, no, in terms of, like, it just goes... It's literally... If you... Do you know... There's nothing... Is it the one that's got... You obviously go through the bridge, but in the middle, there's nothing there, is there? It's literally like... I don't think there's any road in the middle of it. It's just like... That's why I'm confused about a short layout of it. I can't remember a short layout of that. I genuinely can't remember any short layout because as far as I know, it was like in like the hills, and you couldn't drive across. It was like, yeah, it was literally on GT5. It was just like impossible. There was no short layout as far as I remember. Yeah, it's like a mountain pass in an oval, isn't it? With like in an oval shape, but like going through mountains basically. But I can't remember any short layout on the other games. I might be missing something with that, unless they just remove some of the chicanes, maybe. Yeah, it's a fictional track. It's not a real life one, chat. No, it's not real life. It's a fictional. Why I still would rather, like, give me, if I would have had a choice, Road America, or that, or Montreal, or that, or Silverstone, or that, I would have always gone with the real life track all the time. But that's just my personal preference. I would rather have real life tracks than them. Totally messed that up there, but oh, it double shifted. Didn't mean to do that. Oh god, get off there. Right, let's start another lap. I've ruined that. Yeah, I mean, any new track's a bonus, isn't it? Any new content is a bonus, especially when you're not paying for it. So you just take what you're given at the moment with Gran Turismo 7, because I don't think we're going to get much more. Like, how long has it been since the last track before this one? Like, we're getting this one at the end of July, but before that, how long was the wait? Like, we got the snow track, but all right. So, another thing is, don't count the snow track. How long ago was it that we got the last tarmac road track? All right, let's start this lap again. Too deep. Road Atlanta. And how long ago was Road Atlanta? No, Grand Valley, wasn't it? Yeah, probably. I think it was Grand Valley, I think. Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting much more now, Glenn. I agree. I think we've got to wait for Gran Turismo 8 for like more sport mode content. But the physics update that's definitely something I'm excited for, because it might mean like a little bit of a relearning of the game, and I don't mind that. Sometimes it freshens it up a bit. Oh god, terrible. Yeah, Grand Valley, wasn't it? That was the last one. So it's been a long time. So that's why I don't think we're going to get many more road tracks. Can't see us getting them anymore anyway. Right, that was an absolutely shocking lap. Well, I've got to try and figure out how the hell was he finding the pace in this car. Wasn't the rally track massively long though? Wasn't it quite a long rally track on that last one? I think the rally track was quite long on GT5, wasn't it? If I remember. Can't seem to get it rotated, this GTR. So he showed the rally one, you mean, man? Yeah, I remember the rally one. I remember doing a time trial event on that. I can't remember what it was, but it was something. I'm just way off pace with this GTR for some reason, and don't understand it. Like, Phil Dome. Probably Phil Dome. Right, stay in third. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's not right. Like, back out. I don't want to get a penalty. At the moment, chat, I'm going with the Mercedes because the Mercedes just feels instantly quicker for me. I feel like you'd have to work on your pace with the GTR. Porsche felt pretty good as well, though. Porsche would be an option, especially with the tyre wear if you're changing tyres, because it wasn't that bad. You got to be careful, Rob. You have to be careful having too many dailies, mate. You've got to remember that 5 dailies could separate the player base too much. You have to be really careful with how many you do, because if you like look at last week how dead it was, and the week before, like the Autopolis week. Look how dead that was. Imagine a week with dead dailies and there was 5 races. You'd be racing D-rated drivers an A+, and you don't want that. So you have to be careful with how many races you have, really. The only other thing, though, I would say is if you have more dailies, more people play. Because if you have more variety, more people are likely to jump on and play it. Do you know what I mean? Like, people are more likely to get on the game if they feel there's more variety. So it is a hard, like, balance. I still think 4 would be the sweet spot. Just a longer race, like Woody's just said then, like 30 to 40 minutes, all 3 tyres. And just have that every week as a daily race D. Like, do it as like, so what you'd have is keep daily A and B the way they are, daily C, make it 20 minutes still, and then have a daily race D where it's like 35 to 40 minutes with in-session qualifying, 5 minutes in-session qualifying, none of this bullshit time trial. You go in the race, you qualify in the car that you're going to race in, and just make it 5 minutes qualifying with all 3 tyres available for the race, and you have to use all 3, and have settings that will make you use them all. You've got a good little race that you could jump into C and then do a daily D, and then you'd also open up the opportunity to have, like, because you could always do that race as a race car, always group 1, 2, 3 or 4, and then, or Super Formula, and then you could have daily race C in road cars every now and then. So if you want to use road cars more for dailies, you could have daily C in a road car and have daily race D with group 3, and you're still covering everyone. Everyone's still covered for. So it'd probably bring a lot more people into the game if they did that, but I doubt they ever will. I don't think they'd ever do it personally. I think they'll carry on doing it the way they've got it now. I don't see them changing it. I'm not using that GTR, by the way. Let me just give the RCZ a go. RCZ could be, I don't know what the BOP is like on this here now, but could be interesting. Some variable settings with time of day would be good, yeah, I agree. I think we all agree on that one, though. I think everyone agrees with that. Just having some progression with the time of day would be nice for a daily race, like from evening into night, or even nighttime into the morning or something. Whatever they want to do, just make it, especially if you did a daily race D, you could do that, I think. RCZ could be interesting here. Also, the RS01 might be interesting, you know. I don't know if anyone's... I mean, it's not my favourite car, but I reckon the RS01, not on tyres, but on pace, it might not be too bad. You're right, Damien. Alright, let me give myself a bit of a gap. Alright, let's see what the RCZ can do. Not a good sign, is it? Getting too much understeer there. It's terrible first sector. So we know we can get well into the 30s with the Mercedes, like 30.8, I think 30.7 should be doable. I just want to see what other cars can do. At the moment, I keep getting lag spikes. I don't mind that though, Woody. We already know that they can do static time trial and have time of day change though. We've seen it. They've done it for the GT World Series. They've kept the time trial static but made the race variable. So why can't they do that for a daily race? There's no reason why they can't. They did it for Fuji, didn't they? I think they did it for the Fuji. Wasn't that like that in the Fuji time trial for the daily race as well? It was static time trial but with variable conditions in the race. There's no problem with that. Kind of. Right, try again. Oh wait, what's Damien asking about the extreme wheel? So I've got my base on 455, but the quick release and the wheel rim are on 457. So I've got different ones, and I've only had one issue in over a month of driving. One issue's happened. Do not run your base on 457 though, whatever you do. That was slow, really slow. I messed it up there. Getting loads of understeer. Again, loads of understeer there. No worries, Otto. Thank you for joining the lobby, Otto, by the way. Yeah, I'm not on week at the moment. I mean, I can try it though, but not too. I just want to get a general feel of the cars at the moment, in fairness. I'm not too worried about. Can always change. Like, I already know the Mercedes at the moment is the car for me. Instantly quicker with that. Like, I can do a 30.7, 30.8 with that without much effort. Right, that's a bit better. I got that right. So that's 2 temps pretty much gained straight away there, I think. Oh, no. Too deep. Ooh, bit sketchy. The RCZ could be pretty competitive here though, you know. I think the RCZ might be all right once you get the hang of it. Because I feel like every lap you get more and more used to it. So yeah, I think that RCZ could be all right. It might be another car worth trying. But I still think the Mercedes for me. Mercedes. Well, let me just try this, chat. Let's just give. What BOP is this, by the way? It shouldn't really work here, but we'll give it a go. Let's just check the BOP. It is mid-speed, so I don't know. Let's see what it's like. No worries, Otto. Enjoy your road trip, though, Otto. Oh yeah, Toyota Cup. I'll have to do a little warm-up for that for Sunday. Yeah, Golty. Yeah, I know, Met. I don't know why they've got. I don't know why they've got real slipstream on. Has anyone messaged Mikau about that just to ask if it's correct, or if they could change it? Because that will just ruin all racing at that track. You've got to have custom. They need to put the slipstream they used at Interlagos on. That's all they need to do. That race at Interlagos in the Super Formula was brilliant. You could follow there. It was great. Whoa. The curbs might cause this car a little bit of an issue here, I don't know. It was a terrible first sector, but no point changing gear there. This is where it'll be tricky as well, won't it? Oh, brake too late. Ah. Flapped. Not at the moment, I'm not feeling this car, but it's probably got potential here, though, if you can get the hang of it, because I can't see a reason why it'd be slow on top speed or anything. So yeah, it should be pretty quick on the straight. Just, I think it will struggle on the curbs a little bit. That's the only thing I think about this car. The curbs might not be the best. What the hell was that? Interesting. Jeez. Yeah, the V12 Aston could be very good here, actually. That's a good shout. Ah. Yeah, that's a different Aston Martin in that though. That's the V8 Aston, I think, in ACC. I mean, it's got potential. Like, I reckon you could get that close to what you could definitely get that within a few tenths of the Mercedes. Let's try the V12 and just see what that feels like. Wherever you are, the BMW as well will be worth a shot. I haven't even tested the BMW yet, but that BMW should be decent. Where are you? Just trying to find it on here because I'm so bloody blind. There it is. Yeah, the V8's the newer one on ACC, isn't it? The V12's the old one on ACC. I don't think many people use the V12 anymore though on the ACC because it's not BOP'd properly. I don't think it is anyway. Might have good gearing for this track, you know, the V12. Might have quite good gearing. Right, let's go for a lap with this and see what it feels like. I should have probably revved out fifth, I think. Don't think this has got the best sixth gear, has it? Getting understeer, horrible understeer there. It was alright until that. Maybe should have stayed in third a bit longer. Okay, that's interesting though. Like, first lap with it was looking alright until I went wide. But still doesn't feel Mercedes good though. Mercedes just felt instantly quicker. You might have to go to sixth gear there actually, I think. What could screw this race up, chat, is setups. I hope setups are not on for this race. Because if they are, the GTR 18 will just instantly be really quick, won't it? I'm probably not running any more races, by the way, just so you know, because it's only a short little test stream here, just testing cars and stuff. We've done one race just to get an idea of the tyre wear, but Wanted to get an idea of different cars, how they're driving. Oof. Again, it's just not, it doesn't feel like to me like it's got Mercedes pace. Mercedes seems like better. One more car to try. I want to just give this M6 a go. Let's try this out and see. Yeah, quickly give this a go, and then going to finish just a couple of hours tonight. We will be live, by the way, tomorrow, chat, nice and early. Nice 9 in the morning. I should be live. Well, 5:09, something like that. And we'll be going into the new daily races for a day stream. So feel free to subscribe if you want to check that out. We'll be live for a good 4 or 5 hours at least, and then we'll stream again in the evening. Or I might just do one stream all the way through. I don't know yet. We'll see. Might just do like one all the way. I'm not sure what we'll do. I need to back out to give myself some space. Alright, let's try this out and see. Oh, what am I doing? I normally prefer weak ABS with this car, but we'll just stick to default for now. Shit. Okay. Bit sketchy. That's it again. BMW is a bit sketchy though, so we'd need to get up to speed with this car. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm not feeling this at the moment. Could be the damage. Let's go. Let's try and at least get a lap in just to see what it feels like with a solid run. Feels like it's understeering like crazy, this BMW, which is weird. Right, try again. Turn. Oh, I don't trust this car on the curbs. Do not trust it at all on the curbs, chat. It feels lethal. God. good. Okay. Still not Mercedes fast, is it? To me, at the moment, it's Mercedes for me, chat. Like, we can do 30. We into the 30s pretty easily with the Mercedes, so definitely from Mercedes for me at the moment, chat. It's definitely the Mercedes. I think that's what Mercedes or Porsche. Porsche and Mercedes were both pretty similar on pace. They were both pretty there or thereabouts. I think that's what we'll be looking at tomorrow. Probably Porsche or Mercedes for me, but everyone's gonna like different cars here, I think, which should be pretty good. It should make pretty interesting racing. But the Supra should be solid here as well. The Supra should be a reasonably solid car. I think it'll be. I think it's going to be an interesting daily. Don't know what to do. We'll probably start from the back, just because first race, go from the back, see what it's like. What I will say though, chat, is I don't tend to like running this race from the back of the grid, because it's a bloody hard track to overtake. It's really difficult to overtake on this track. So in all honesty, we might do one race from the back and then go straight into time trial and race for wins, because I tend to get a bit frustrated going from the back of the grid on this combo. It annoys me. I know you just get held up and you can't overtake. So I will probably just set a lap time after the first race and just go for a... I think the racing will be really good at the front anyway, because I think it's going to be competitive. I think this will be a very good week for a lot of A+ drivers racing it. So should be interesting with the strategy as well. You're going to have to make a pit stop. When do you make the pit stop? Do you change tyres? Could make for an interesting end to this week's Daily C. But yeah, I can't see myself doing too many races from the back. I think it'll bug me and annoy me too much. So we'll probably get on, set a lap time, and go for it. Go for it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Only doing a little 2 hours just to give you a rough idea of what the cars are doing there and strategy and stuff. But we will be live tomorrow for a full day of Gran Turismo. It's going to be a full day tomorrow, so if you haven't, like I said before, if you haven't subscribed already, get subscribed. Hit the like button, it all helps us out. RCZ was alright, Red Alpha. It was okay. It was alright. It wasn't... I don't think it was as quick as the Mercedes, but that might be because I need to get used to it. I don't drive the RCZ, so it could just be a case of needing to drive it and practice with it and just get used to how it drives. But it felt alright. It felt pretty decent. It felt okay. But the Mercedes, I was instantly in the 30s with the Mercedes without that much effort. So I think the Mercedes is going to be the car that I will go with tomorrow. That's what we'll try mainly. I think the Audi will be quick over a lap here. The Audi should be quick over a lap, but yeah, forget about that tyre wear though. The tyres will be gone. But yeah, that's gonna be us done, chat. I'm gonna go and chill out for the rest of the night and watch some TV with the missus. So thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you turning up, by the way. Also, thank you for the super chats, and also thank you for the 10 gifted memberships by Susie, chat. You absolute legends, massive legends. On a short stream like that, it's a massive help to me. So really, really grateful, legends. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you nice and early tomorrow, chat, and we should be able to have some fun with this daily. We'll also probably do a bit of daily B as well, because I don't mind Nürburgring in Group 4. Just have to get used to it with the whatever car. It'd probably be 4-wheel drive. Probably the Genesis, I think. Possibly the Genesis will be the car. We'll have to wait and see how it is on the BOP there. It'd be nice if it was something different, but I think the Genesis might be quite strong for Daily Race B, so we'll see tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all for coming in. Appreciate supporting the stream, legends. Have a great night. Enjoy whatever you're doing. If you haven't watched the F1, make sure you watch the highlights. Absolutely brilliant F1 race today. It's definitely worth watching that. But yeah, I'll see you 9 o'clock tomorrow, chat, for the new daily races. Looking forward to it. Much better week next week. Much better week. Should be a lot of fun. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you in nice and early, chat. Have a brilliant night. Take care, everyone. Bye.